Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video, we are here for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 3, excuse me. This episode is 28 minutes long. I noticed that as soon as I pulled up the episode, it is a lengthier episode, which is really cool. So I'm expecting something pretty big here, or I don't know if this is going to be a common theme throughout this season. I have no idea how this is going to go, but alas, we have a 28-minute episode here. So last episode was information overload. The episode, we got everything going on with the calling games, and I pretty much understood everything as far as at least the comments told me. The one thing that people clarified more that was talked about by Kenjaku at the end of last season, more specifically, was how he created different types of contestants. There's people who awaken curse techniques, and then there is people who he has seemingly made contracts with throughout the eras, throughout the years he's been alive, to bring them back to life in other people's bodies, which explains Angel, which I kind of picked up because they used the word incarnate on one of them, and so I picked up that kind of had to be the case, but that was also discussed at the end of last season. So those are the different kind of contestants that are forced to participate, or they lose their curse technique and die. The rest have the option to join, of which they risk losing their curse technique, but if you're someone like Maki, we question if there's any danger in her joining at all, because she has no curse technique. Does she still die if she joins or something like that? We're not quite sure. Sorry about that. So anyway, we got everybody's jobs, what they're doing. Yuta is going straight out to join the calling games to get information. Itadori and Megami are going to his sister, if I'm not mistaken. And then Maki is headed to the ZEN'IN clan, who she's no doubt gonna run into Naoya whenever that happens, because Megami is the clan leader, and effectively they're treating it as Megami is telling them to get all the to get their tools and things like that. Yuki and Choso are guarding Tengen, and then that was our whole group, I'm pretty sure. Let me actually go and make sure that's what Itadori and Megami are doing. I'm pretty sure it was that, but let me go to that fucking flow chart they showed at the end of the episode. We also met this comedian dude, Takaba, which he's a participant, which means given what he looks like, he probably awakened a curse technique, if I had to just toss out a guess. Okay, let's see, just real quick. I remember all this, assimilating, yep. Yeah, so this is our goal here, is either we free Gojo or we change a rule. We persuade someone to change a rule. Those are the two options here. And the only way to get Gojo out is through Angel, because we could not find the inverted Spear of Heaven or Black Rope, because Gojo destroyed the inverted Spear of Heaven, and Gojo also destroyed the Black Rope, but Miguel and Yuta were hoping to find more of the Black Rope. Okay, here we go. Recruit help. That's right, they were going to recruit Hakari. Yes, okay, there you go. And someone clarified that Juzo Kumiya's cursed tools is the guy who wanted to turn Gojo into a coat rack all the way back in like early season 1. Before he was taken out by the principal of the Kyoto school, the guy with the fucking guitar, before he like destroyed his arms. It's that guy, which is good to know. Someone clarified that. So yes, we've got everybody's goals here, and now we can hop into this next episode and see where this is going to go, who we're going to pick up with first, and things like that. All right, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncustom reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, I've heard straight into Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 4, actually, because I forgot it was a double upload at the beginning of the season, so it's actually Episode 4. Dude, what's crazy is this opening, and probably any other anime season would be my favorite opening, but then Oshinoko dropped their opening yesterday, and then Freerun dropped their opening last week. And it's insane how good those two are, and still this one is so peak, it's crazy. Then you also had Fire Force, Hell's Paradise drop phenomenal openings. It's crazy. Crazy good season for openings. I'm also gonna guess that when Maki goes to the ZEN'IN clan that she's gonna run into Mai, because Maki and Mai are a very big focus in this opening. There's many clips of both of them. Which is good to see the Kyoto students getting involved again, because they were barely involved in season 2. Outside of Miwa making a pact so that she could never hold a sword again to try and take out Geto, to which he just used Maelstrom on her, and then it didn't work. I felt so bad for her. She put everything into that and still nothing worked. Oh, okay, so this episode's gonna be Maki focused. Interesting that the Maki, maybe we'll jump back and forth to be fair, but if we're gonna focus on Maki here and it's 28 minutes long, shit. That's crazy. So this is Naoya here talking shit to her. That's a good comeback. That's a very good comeback. Because, you know, seemingly all I've heard from this dude is he just cares about their bodies and treats them like objects, obviously. Like the sexist pig that he is. We only saw their asses. Yeah? Answer me trash. Yeah, Jesus, this dude just loves dropping in the most misogynist comments of all time. he's like, you can't see cursed spirits, you have no cursed technique or cursed energy, and then he's like, your looks are gone. And it's like, well, what was that one for? What is happening? Oh, there's a flashback here. Shall I bully you like I used to? Shadow Cold Schooner Megami-kun. Damn, she got nothing to say to you, brother. Oh, I love it. We already dove a bit into the ZEN'IN clan in the first 2 episodes, and now we're diving into it even more with this being a Maki, and I'm gonna assume Mai is gonna show up. Maki and Mai centered episode. We really haven't seen anything with like Maki and Mai's connection since all the way in like season 1, and you know the things that went on there, and their dynamic as siblings, and the whole fight they had where Maki literally caught a fucking bullet, which was crazy. Granted, you know, it was, I forget if it was a real bullet she was using. I think it was her last extra bullet that her curse technique kind of gives her, to where she can add an extra bullet into the chamber for the revolver that Mai was using. But yeah, their whole backstory and everything about trying to make sure I don't get it wrong. I might actually go back and skim over that again, because it's been forever since I watched season 1. I forget. Okay, you know what? Because I'm not sure if I can say it correctly, I'm going back. I'm gonna sit here and watch the whole episode, but I'm gonna skim. Ooh, I haven't seen this opening in forever. Yeah, there's Mai right there. Yeah, that's right. Mai kind of has a big inferiority complex to Maki, even though Maki has like no cursed technique or cursed energy. Sign of ill fortune. So basically, if they had, you know, better techniques and things like that, they'd rather not see a woman be the one at the top, as opposed to the eldest son. Because whoever gets the technique that Megumi has is the one who becomes the clan leader. The only reason Megumi wasn't already the clan leader was because Gojo took him in, and they couldn't do anything about that. They literally couldn't oppose him. God, the style was so different back then, it's crazy. We're getting trouble for late again. Curses, that's right. And Maki would lead her along because Maki couldn't see him at the time. Till she got those glasses that helped her. Jesus. It's the same as if they're not there. Not when they kill you. That's not quite how that works. Yeah, well, Mai is so hesitant and, you know, nervous about being part of the clan and how they treat them and things like that. Maki just treads forward no matter what is in her path. Damn, they showed Naobito all the way back here. Holy shit. I did not remember him making an appearance in season 1. Put you through ordeals befitting that. Yeah, and Maki trying to keep her out of it. Yeah, this is a good refresher on their dynamic as siblings. I needed this. Okay, I don't really need to see the fight, because I remember how the fight goes down. It was just her backstory I was a bit more hazy on. Yeah, 1 bullet a day. And she fucking caught it. Talking about Maki's Heavenly Pact. Of course they wouldn't acknowledge it. That talent I lacked.
言わなくてもわかんだろ。お前だって高専来たじゃねえか。私は呪術師なんてなりたくなかった。あんたのせいよ。あんたが頑張るから私も頑張らざるを得なかった。
It's true, the Naobito leader did say he'd put Mai through ordeals befitting of that too, even though Maki ended up saying it's, you know, she's not involved or whatever it may be, but she did end up getting involved anyway. Yes, okay, now I'm remembering. Mai never wanted to be a sorcerer and she wanted Maki to, you know, be there because she felt like she could wade the storm of the ZEN'IN clan with her by her side. But Maki didn't want that. She wanted something, she wanted something greater. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so she calls her a liar because she did end up leaving her behind, despite what she had said. There you go. Okay, that was a great refresher on their dynamic and things like that. That was very good. Okay. Much needed, and now we can go back to the episode. Since this could just jump around, and that could... It's not for no reason no matter what, even if this isn't a fully Maki-focused episode. That wasn't a good refresher for no reason. I definitely still needed that. Who is this talking? Yeah, well, Megami's leader, and he told me to come get it, so fuck you. Yep. I know you deny it, but it'll be really helpful for us actually, so please don't. We need those tools. More particularly, Maki needs those tools. She'll be a beast with a bunch of good curse tools. On the big three families and headquarters too. It's actually very true. Yeah, they would not. A lot of people would actually accept Megami. You know, well, most of them wouldn't accept Maki. One, because she has no curse technique or anything like that, and because she's a woman. But people want Megami there. One, because he has the technique of generational technique of the ZEN'IN clan, and also because they don't want Naoya to be the leader. We found that out last episode, that the reason that they're not opposing Naobito's will, or in the first episode, the reason they're not opposing Naobito's will to have Megami be the clan leader is because they don't want Naoya to be there, they'd rather have him. Right, yeah. Yeah. It does, because they will probably try to fight you if you show up there to get shit. As if you became the head. She still believes she's not strong enough for that. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, in the flashback we saw, she wants to, you know, be the leader of the ZEN'IN clan, and she told Nobito, like, Mai's not a part of it and things like that, but she very clearly wants to do that so she can make a place that's safe for her sister. And she would have hated herself for just standing around and letting them live that miserable life they probably would have lived had they had stayed. Is that their mother? Jesus Christ. Christ, it is their mother. The way she went from hysteric screaming to dead quiet in an instant, it feels oddly manipulative. Whoa. Those are some big ass doors. Where the hell are we? You just jumped the gun, though it's true. Oh, never mind. Does one of the brothers actually not want Megami to take place? I mean, he's saying he's better, but he's also saying that now you jumped the gun. Opportunity to repair relations with the Gojo clan. Okay, there you go. While Gojo's out of commission, they get Megami as the head, and he has a good relationship with Gojo, so that when Gojo maybe comes back or gets unsealed, they can repair relations with the Gojo clan. Entrusted with all the assets. Okay, next out of the Kamo clan Noritoshi, Kamo Noritoshi, which is not the one, not Kenjaku, but the current one that has the he's got the closed eyes. He has the blood technique, which is a hereditary Kamo clan technique, which is why Naoya was so confused why Choso of all people had that. I forget a better way to describe him, but he used those like wooden things during the exchange fight back in season 1. Read the notices from headquarters. Soto Gojo has been deemed an accomplice in the Shibuya incident and is hereby expelled from Jujutsu Society. In addition, any attempt to free him from his seal will be deemed a crime. Yeah. Jesus Christ! As traitors plotting to release Satoru Gojo. So that's why he's saying immediately jumping to kill Megami was a bad idea. Which is what Naoya did at first. Jesus Christ. Killing his... Wait. That's this guy's... Maki and Mai are this guy's daughters? What the fuck? Trust headquarters, please. Oh god, who the hell is that? Old man Ogi okay with that, though. Did they remove them all? Ah, this is the other guy that was there in episode 1. There was the two that are talking, Naoya and that brother. Let me go get their names real quick, actually. They said Ogi, but I just want to go back and get all their names. Junichi ZEN'IN and I believe it's probably Ogi ZEN'IN. Yeah, Ogi ZEN'IN and Junichi ZEN'IN. Okay, yeah. That was right. Gotcha. What the fuck? What the fuck? Did they kill? Did they stab her? What did they do? I mean, she's talking, so that is a cool look. Yep, Juzo Kumiya's masterpiece, the cursed tool Dragon Bone. So she's already accomplished her first part, partially in help from Tengen, because she did talk to Tengen about it. But damn, it's a cool looking weapon. So what is that? What is that cursed tool capable of? Secret of Falling Blossom Emotion. Dude, this is crazy. Damn. Or is Ogi their father? Okay, I think they're implying that Ogi is Maki and Mai's father. Oh, this is sick. She already broke that. Oh, fuck. Ah, okay, there you go. The clan head. Oh, that cut her eye. She already had her eye blocked out, but I would assume that was because of the fucking burn wounds. But that just flat out cut right up her eye. Oh god. Eye patch Maki incoming. Dude, holy shit. Yeah, so these are his children, and the reason he didn't become the clan leader is because his children were born weak in the eyes of the ZEN'IN clan. Yep, part of his technique, Maki. Clearly it extends his blade even if it breaks. Maybe that's the point, is he lets his blade break so that he can then attack you unawares and win the fight. Oh my god. Yeah, that means she can't sense curses or cursed energy or things like that, so there's no way she could have been able to sense his blade, which in reality any other cursed, like, you know, person who can read cursed energy would be able to do. Jesus, dragging Mai along as well, trying to gauge me. Seems of such a... Christ, she's bleeding a lot down there. Technique had a shallow history. In any area except one, the children. Damn. Jesus Christ, just dragging both of them here. Fucking A. Holy fuck. Oh. Thanks. That's awesome. God damn, that cut's bad. Also, yeah, the cut up her eye, you can see it. Fuck. Maybe her eye was already ruined because of the fire, because she is wearing a patch on it, but oh god, now it's just definitely ruined. So they're trying to say, I mean, it's already been described that she's an incomplete, weaker version of Toji, so if they use cursed energy to up their strength and things like that, like we saw Yuta do, because Itadori has natural, insane strength levels, and Yuta does not, so he upped his strength using cursed energy, and you know, if they did that, they'd in theory be on Maki's level.
MAKI, お前の力などさらば我が人生の汚点
Jesus, you can literally, that cut is so deep. You can like literally see her insides. Oh my god. Holy shit. So he just really badly cut both of them and just left him here to the wolves. Honestly, fucking coward move that he couldn't actually kill him himself. That's a pussy move right there. If you're gonna do the job, fucking finish it. You're gonna kill your own children in like, actually do the job instead of being a bitch and running away because you can't actually do it. You're already doing something terrible. You might as well go all the way through instead of leave them in an area where you can't actually see them die. Checking she's still alive. What the fuck? Her wound is gone. Her eye patch is also gone. What the hell? Maki having a dream or something? What the fuck is going on here? Also, Jesus Christ, Maki can, but like, good god. Maki's getting like destroyed in this show. Her whole body got, her whole upper body got burned. Now she's missing an eye for sure if she wasn't already. And she got her whole side almost gouged out. But where the fuck? Did Mai just do something? What is happening? Yeah, the bullet technique. Anything large or complicated. Oh, that's her. Okay, so her technique was a creation technique, and she used it to create gun bullets. Once I create this, I'll die. What is she creating? Also, the visual of Mai in the opening in the water is... And they're at a beach right now. Whoa. Is that a visual of like a baby? Yeah, them both in the womb there. Suspicious by Jujutsu sorcerers. In the case of twins like us. So they view them as split strength that could have been in one person, but instead it got split and they're both weak. You're me and I am you. And so if one longs to do one thing and the other doesn't, it's not gonna work, is what she's saying. You'll always be incomplete. And so interesting. And I'm sure Maki is fine with that. Cast off the rest. And everything else. That's gonna make her like TOJI. That would make Maki effectively TOJI. Ooh, I just got chills. Whoa! If in the world of Jujutsu Sorcery, that's how that works, and that's the reason Maki is not all the way to TOJI's level, and Mai has what would maybe be considered a weaker technique because they're part of the same whole together. If Mai dies and takes all the cursed energy with her, in theory, Maki would become TOJI. Having a heavenly pact with no cursed energy makes you TOJI. Oh, whoa. I'm assuming that's what they're implicating here with her whole talks about how they're one and the same and they're two parts of a whole, and so Maki can never achieve her goals as long as Mai is here because Mai doesn't want the same goals. Destroy. See, is she actually gonna die? Oh, the way they're doing this is so good. She used her creation technique to heal Maki's wound in her side, but doing so while she's already injured, drained her of all her cursed energy, and she will effectively die because of it. God, this OST is so eerie. Oh boy. Oh my god. This scene is fucking crazy. She fucking insta-killed all of them. If what Mai said is the truth, I didn't have a second to mourn Mai's death. If what Maki said is the truth, holy fuck, you all have another thing coming. It's hard to forget that fear. Woo! Oh, I was right! I was fucking right! This literally Toji! Holy fuck.
Mai 始めるよ
Holy fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit. Maki's gonna fucking wipe out the ZEN'IN clan. Oh my god. And she can do it now. She's Toji level. Maki just got the biggest level up imaginable. Holy fuck. The OST they were playing during that whole scene, I mean, she literally just lopped off the top of her father's head. Perfect preparation. This is ZEN'IN clan declaring like a state of emergency. Oh fuck, everyone's mobilized. Oh, hello, you're in the opening. This guy's in the opening. So he's part of the ZEN'IN clan. I think I saw that as well, if I'm not mistaken. There's like a picture of the ZEN'IN clan. I think he was in it, maybe. I can't remember. Trying to deal with there. Yeah, I don't think you guys realize the level up Maki just had because you killed her sister. Holy shit. It's such a cool, like, the directing style of the season's so cool. Yeah, Kukuru unit captain Nobuaki is in the Kukuru unit. The young in the ZEN'IN clan who don't possess techniques are obligated to join the unit, and the martial arts are drilled into them day and night. Damn, so they there's so many of them. So they can serve under the hay. Show the walking. This is like where she's walking in the opening. What's she saying? Two unidentified. Oh, she's got another. Did she take her? But her father's blade broke. What blade did she take? Remember until she. Oh, okay. There you go. There's a flashback to season 1. Right. So sick. I'm sure that would have been the right choice for us. So yeah, in the end, she wouldn't have died or something. Oh my god, is she going to kill? Holy fuck. Is she just gonna kill everyone in the ZEN'IN clan? Oh my god. Oh my god, yes she is. Holy shit. Oh. She just hold on. Whoa! Slow down! Bro, she just chopped the dude across his eyes, proceeded to lop a dude's arms off. Yep, right in the face, cuts his arms off, and then stabs a guy in the throat. Oh my god. Ooh, this guy seems experienced. Oh my. Holy fuck. You know, if Maki was part of if she was part of the calling games at the moment, she'd be getting a lot of points here. We'd be barreling towards 100 points. Granted, none of these guys are sorcerers, but you know, she's probably going to lead to her going after fuck, his name was, there was Ogi and then there was the other guy. I already forgot the other guy's name. Whatever, the long-haired dude and Naoya, and that would be 10 more points. I'm just trying to look at this from a positive scenario. because she is actually literally just murdering everybody, and there's probably innocent people in here. I'd have to imagine. Some of these people without techniques, I can't imagine are the worst people ever. Unlike the heads of the... Christ. Unlike the heads of the clan. This is crazy! Oh my god. Holy this is so insane. What is happening? This is nuts. She's just painting the whole room red. Dude, oh my god. Maki is going to be an absolute fucking monster for the rest of the story. She's fucking Toji level. That's crazy. Literally, we saw Ogi see Maki standing there like this and then see fucking Toji, like on the image of Toji on top of her. Oh my god. Ow! There go your feet. She fucking skating! What is going on? She's fucking skating on the blood. Dude, oh my god. That's all I can say. This is so crazy. The just amount of blood and body parts and gore. And she's not fucking done. Everybody in this clan is going. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's an insane thing to say. There's a guy still standing back here with his head cut in half. There's a dude up against the wall. There's people with their heads completely crushed. There's people hanging on the chandeliers through the walls. Oh my god. Hello? What technique is this? I guess hands spurted out from the ground because there's blood falling everywhere. This is... Wait, that's in the opening. This part where the hands are like pushing something up. I think that's in the opening. This is crazy. These OSTs they're playing too are just as crazy. And this is the cut in the opening where she's like, she's like wading through blood. That's a cut in the opening as well. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck, hello. Of those whose abilities are recognized as semi-grade 1 or higher, okay. That's how much of an issue Maki is. Hey! She's chilling. Yeah, she's Oh! Oh! She's ripping their... What is this? Is crazy! She's literally ripping their throats out with brute force! Oh my god! And a blade came into the back of his head. Holy fuck! This is what you get for killing her sister. Whose technique is this? Hey! And it just did nothing to her! She's literally just standing there! Oh my god. I mean, I guess this is what I should have expected because she was literally just compared to being at Toji's level now. Oh my god, she now is in a heavenly pack situation with no cursed energy. Yeah, holy shit. She fucking, dude. She's pushing back against a technique that is seemingly, I'm assuming these eyes are supposed to like hold you in place or something, and so then they can like bury you in the ground or something, which is why there was a dent, or it's supposed to like flatten you or something like that. I don't know, but Maki is literally actively pushing back against it. She's so damn strong now. We literally just saw her like muscles going crazy there, and like you can see at first the reason her face is like getting pushed back, obviously, you know, when you have like a force or something like that on your face, but holy shit. Who going crazy on the piano? Thanks to the whim of Toji. Oh, yep, there you go. They say it. You must be realizing now Maki's the same as that man. And he literally says the current ZEN'IN clan only exists thanks to the whim of Toji. That's crazy. Oh my god! This OST is crazy! Oh my god. I'm afraid to tell you he did not. And she's the one walking out of it! Oh my god! And she's walking up to Naoya. She just walked with his head by and just tossed it in the fucking water. Head of the hay, Naoya ZEN'IN. Ooh, damn, that's a bar. Have you no heart? Nah, she took it with her. It's like she took all of her cursed energy. She's saying she took my heart with her as well. Ooh, that's Toji walking by there. And we've heard Naoya speak about Toji before and things like that. This is the man got a smidgen of cursed energy. Except for he, ooh, those eyes. Oh my god! Just a hard cut to them fighting. Ooh, so he really likes Toji. You know, he was saying, hey, there's a loser in the ZEN'IN clan. I wonder what kind of pathetic look he's got on his face. And then he sees him, and we heard Naoya talk about him earlier in the season as well. He clearly idolizes him. The sin of the insignificant is the ignorance of strength. Oh my dude, this is nuts. Save maybe Satoru. Of course it's another one of those. The only exception being Gojo Satoru. Got a lot of those last season. Dude, holy fuck! Also, apparently, I will say the anime kind of did Naoya dirty in that apparently during the Choso fight back in episode 2, he actually did a lot of damage to Choso with just his punches alone, to where Choso was bleeding pretty badly. But the anime didn't show that, so it made it look like Naoya was doing no damage with his punches. No, these punches do damage. The anime just didn't show it well. People pretty apparently, I would assume myself included, underestimated Naoya pretty badly, especially for the fact that if those conditions weren't perfect for Choso to use his ability and catch Naoya off guard, he probably would not have won that fight against Naoya. That's pretty much how it is, at least as far as I understand. Because if they weren't in that tight subway area where Choso could flood his blood and then surprise Naoya with his technique that Naoya didn't know he had, he probably would not have won that fight. Naoya would have been able to get away and use his speed to fight. Anyway, I'm just putting that into perspective because these punches aren't doing nothing to Maki. They definitely hurt, but she's also Toji level strength now, so she can take a beating and be okay. Good god, this whole place is just getting leveled. Oh, Maki said this is bad. She's got projection sorcery can't be used to create movements that excessively ignore physics and trajectories. What is she counting? Her eyes going crazy. They said excessively ignore physics and trajectories. Likewise, there's a limit to how much acceleration. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to watching all the. I just need to read what she's saying because I need to understand what she's talking about. The narrator, who is Tengen. Excessively ignore physics and trajectories. There's a limit to how much acceleration can be added to one's speed upon activation. Bro, I want to read, but I want to watch. This is crazy. Whoa. How it's like a bunch of, whoa. A bunch of like frames written out is what I'm assuming this is in the background. Conversely, the longer this unit is continually activated. God, there's no way I can focus on the text when they're doing this. There's no way I can focus on the text. Further, one can raise their speed. Damn! Like I said, Nalia has no fucking pushover. But Maki's playing and counting something. She's doing something here. She trying to figure out his technique. Is he talking about Choso? Forces weight times speed. She just fucking... Oh my god, is he going so fast that he just eviscerated that building? Hear the drums? Anything uses judges with their palm must create a movement within 1/24th of a second. So that's how he's destroying the building, since he's touching it, and that means whatever he touches has to just blow up within a 24th of a second. Dude, holy fuck, this technique is crazy powerful. They're frozen for 1 second. Because maybe that's referencing people. But no, it says anything. It doesn't say anyone. It says anything touches with their palm to the drums. Hey! She figured it out. 24 motions per second. Oh! 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 Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god. Maybe he's not. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they would kill Nalia off that quickly. He is way too... How do I put it? He's not cool, but they gave him so much screen time, I refuse to believe they'd kill him off in episode 3. But we'll see. Maybe he's dead. I mean, they just showed his skull getting reduced to ashes, but people do have things like reverse curse techniques, although not a lot of people have that. Yeah, she said he... Is she carrying their father's head? Or no, that's the weapon. That's the weapon. Damn, she said, say that shit again, boy. Oh my god. Is she gonna kill like her mother and things too? Holy fuck. You see the pot boiling over. Is she hiding? They have to be like hiding. I mean, there's no way they didn't hear the didn't hear the commotion and everything going on. Or did you tell me to come back then? Fuck. Is that Nalia? Oh my god, he is alive. After getting his face crushed, he's alive. Oh. He literally crawled his whole way back, just gets stabbed in the back. Interesting. Hello. You got here quick. Yeah, mine's dead. Okay. Mine must have gotten wind that Maki was headed back, so she did as well. The 6 members of the Hei, the 9 members of the Akashi, and the 21 members of the Kukuru unit who were absent from the ZEN'IN clan's home that day all met untimely deaths. She went and killed all of them as well. At present, no residuals have been detected, and autopsies revealed faint traces of cursed energy in the corpse's wounds that are believed to come from the cursed tool used as the murder weapon. I was gonna say, no cursed energy coming from Maki herself. That's Kuzo Jumiya's weapon she's using. Several days later, both the Gojo clan and Kamo clan motioned for headquarters to remove the ZEN'IN clan from the big three families. Headquarters has tabled this motion. They're literally saying, the ZEN'IN clan's gone. That's it. They're toast completely. And it... What the fuck? Out of anything a Maki-centered episode could have revolved around, that was not even close to what I would have expected. She's Toji level, Mai's dead, the entire ZEN'IN clan just got wiped off the fucking map by Maki. And that shot at the end of her walking away was the same shot we opened up with, I'm pretty sure, of that, like, of the entrance. Yeah, it's the exact same shot we opened up from the episode with. It opened up with the gate, and then it ends with her walking away. Holy fuck. Whoa. Oh, I see why this episode is 28 minutes. They clearly wanted to get everything that occurs there in this bit. Oh my god. How is everyone gonna react to the fact that Maki just murdered so many people? Granted, a lot of them were not good people, but I would imagine there was probably generally innocence in the ZEN'IN clan as well. I mean, oh, Jesus Christ. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm still not sure Nelly's dead. I'm gonna just be so honest. We'll see if he's actually dead or not. But, oh my, whoa! I don't know what to say. That was fucking crazy. They also gave such deep details to Naoya's technique, how you know it's similar to Naobito's and things like that, and it might even be possibly stronger. Yeah, I don't think Naoya's dead. I'm gonna be so honest. All we saw was him get his face punched, and then he got stabbed by you know, Maki and Mai's mother, presumably because she probably hated Naoya for how he treated women and treated her daughters and things like that. And it's very interesting how on her deathbed was the very first time her mother said, because earlier in the episode she said, give me a reason to be glad I gave birth to you, and at the end she did. After Maki wiped out the ZEN'IN clan, that's when she said, I'm glad I gave birth to you. Holy fuck. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It'd take a miracle for Naoya to be alive, but I feel like they gave him such focus that there's just like, there's no way he's gone after 3 episodes. I don't know. We'll see. It'd be crazy for him to make a comeback later on and Maki's got to fight him again or something like that. I don't know. We'll see, like I said, at the end of the day. But that was... what do I even, like, how do I describe my feelings for this episode? I don't know. Oh my god. I literally think that is the only thing you can say that can personify this episode, is just, oh my god. Yeah, man, I got nothing else. There's no words I can put out there that would describe this episode or anything, man. Not even close. I'm really happy I went back and watched the Mai and Maki backstory there to get, you know, refreshed on the understanding of their sibling dynamic. It made the scene with Mai a lot more impactful, though I'll be honest, proclaiming Maki to be on Toji level now was just so much of a oh my god moment that the emotional bit didn't really set in there because I was just like, holy shit. But yeah, really sad that Mai died like that after not wanting to be involved in sorcery and things like that. And Maki made it pretty clear her goal was to become the head of the clan so that she could make life easy for Mai, who's someone who doesn't want to be part of Jujutsu sorcery and things like that. So Mai took all the cursed energy with her, and we are left with Toji 2.0. Literally at the beginning of the season, everybody was talking about how Maki is just an effectively weaker version because her heavenly restriction doesn't take away all of her cursed energy. She's left with some, and oh, I don't know if I don't know if it's you're born with no cursed energy so you have a heavenly restriction, or if it's you have a heavenly restriction so you have no cursed energy. I'm not sure which it is there. I'm leaning towards the second one, the prior. Nope. No, yeah. Anyway, that's not really super important, but alas, Maki is now on the same level as Toji now that she has no cursed energy because Mai took that entirely. I really liked what they talked about in the twins thing, about how, you know, twins and how they are two parts of a whole in the society of Jujutsu. That's very interesting, and I hope we maybe delve more into that idea or something like that, because that's really interesting. But alas, I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 Episode 4. Holy I'm still just like in shell shock. That was so crazy. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.